Hello, and thank you for coming back. This is a re-recording because I wasn't too happy with the quality before, so I'm re-recording this. Basically, Waltham Forest Council have ignored the Ombudsman. They've literally stuck two fingers up at the Ombudsman and said, we will do what we want. I have chased the Ombudsman about this. I've emailed them all this morning. Because I'm reporting the council to the Ombudsman so much for breaches, then they are victimising me because I'm trying to defend myself. The latest one is they threatened me with breach of my tenancy because they removed the sofa which, quote, had toxic substances in, unquotes. I've asked for evidence. They're failing to provide it. I've asked for who's authorised this letter. They're failing to provide it. It's a sofa. It's not that old a sofa either. It's just broken. So I'd like to know what toxic substances they've complained about. The people that came, I've recorded on my door camera as having sworn. They said, fuck this, look at these bags, or something like that. And that is unprofessional conduct. And I asked my housing officer to make sure they didn't swear, because they were swearing left, right and centre last year when they did something similar. So I've written to all three ombudsmen this morning. And I've asked them not to accept evidence on face value, but to see evidence supporting statements from councils, because councils are not to be trusted. They are people at the end of the day, and people have a tendency to lie. I've caught them lying 2 or 3 times already. The latest one was about door locks not being changed, and then I get the work orders to say they've been changed. And if I can get my freedom of information requests fulfilled, I will probably be able to prove even more lies. But unfortunately, I have apologised to the FOI team because it is an awful lot of FOIs I've been putting in. But because I have to, after what happened last year, cross-check everything the council tells me. I mean, I've been waiting 2 weeks for a call back from rents. They owe me over £900. I've been waiting several weeks for a repair, which Waltham Forest can't even trace the log. I had to send them a call recording that I made of the report. I've asked Waltham Forest 2 weeks ago, how many times am I supposed to report a repair before it's repaired? The answer should be 1. So I've reported my repair. I left a voicemail on their system which they couldn't find. So that's not my fault, it's a fault of the system. As I said to the complaints woman that called me a week ago, it's a breach of the contract with the third party, because if they're not logging all calls, then they should be. And if they can't trace it, there's a breach of their IT at their end. Where do these calls go? How many calls are missed? Waltham Forest have not got a clue how to deal with people that know their rights. They have not got a clue with how to handle people that know how to check information. I mean, yes, I know all this, but it fucking makes me ill, physically and mentally ill. I am -5, suicidal constantly since yesterday morning. I had hardly any sleep last night. I woke up having a nightmare about the council, can you believe it? And no one wants to help. I've had a flyer through this morning about 2 community events going on in the shade on my estate. And it doesn't mention anything about social distancing or wearing masks or anything. And these events are still taking place under lockdown conditions. At present, we are still supposed to social distance from strangers. And they can't say that this is going to be all friends and family, because not everyone on this estate is my friend. And using the friends and family excuse is a bit of a stretch, just because they all live on the same estate. Otherwise, no one would need to social distance, because we're all friends, we live on the same planet. So I've emailed them and copied in Waltham Forest to ask if they've actually got permission from Waltham Forest, because there's nothing on here that says this has been authorised by the council. It's just something that's come from buildup.org.uk. Well, if it's a responsible organisation, there should be stuff on the flyer saying only 30 people allowed, social distancing required, face masks required. Nothing. It's as though we're not on lockdown still. And yet, people will see that as me being a troublemaker. No, I'm looking out for people obeying the laws on the estate, because apparently the council don't. I've asked them about repairing the perimeter fence several times over the years. They've ignored me. I've asked them about how they prevent antisocial behaviour outside my flat. They have ignored me. This is why there's so many FOIs going in, because I need to see what the council have been doing with my correspondence. An FOI is the only way I can reasonably get access to the correct information. If I could trust the officers of the council, I wouldn't put the FOIs in. But after the 3 years I've gone through so far, I can't trust a single soul. Even the one person I thought I could trust lied to me last year. And that had a knock-on effect for 7-8 months. So I can't, like I said months ago, I can't trust anyone in the council anymore. Whenever I log a call, it gets ignored, apparently. So I have to put an FOI in to find out what's going on with the call. And then I have to put a complaint in because the FOIs aren't being responded to. That's why there's so many up with the Information Commissioner, because after the FOI, it's the Commissioner. It doesn't go through complaints. Anyway, I'm not going to keep going on and on. I've told the Ombudsman this morning in the email. They know exactly what's going on. I'm not going to keep ranting on. Anyone out there know a good legal aid solicitor that's got availability for a housing case? Please let me know, because I am searching and searching and searching and making myself ill. I'm going to email my hate crime counsellor in a moment and ask him to put me in touch with a legal aid advisor, because I've been looking for months now. I even paid £300 to a firm that just took me money and did nothing for it. So, thank you for watching. Hope you have a good day, and I'll speak to you shortly.